Yo, boys. You guys think my lighting's a little bit too low? That's good, I think. What's up, bro? What's good, guys? How much should I risk on a 50K eval Apex? I would risk anywhere between 500 and 750, Money Meister. I wouldn't spend too much time. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We'll cover buys, don't worry. I've seen every single ICT video, brother. Sorry, I'm just writing out my daily outlook. I've seen every single ICT video. Okay, I got my daily outlook down. Bro, alright. We'll cover the plan, don't worry. Are you trading ICT? Yeah, I do. Should be able to. Large range day yesterday, large range overnight. It could be, yeah, you're right, Mastro. It definitely could be. Good, Oni. Reds, what's up, brother? Rise, what's up? Jordan, Wayne, Gary, what's up, Bang Gary? Good, Jonas, Christ, Roddy, Mari Tuber, Rice King, what's up, brother? Good, Manny, what's good? Love for Guap. Why trading today? I always trade NFP. We'll cover the plan at now 9:25. Then we'll close chat, lock in, look to execute. And there's some pretty old data lows we're close to a good draw. July 6th. July 9 a.m. I have July 14th as the weekly draw, although I don't think that's going to be met today. But there's also this daily low. Let me add that into the giveaway. Let me add that in 23017. 23017. We're bearish today, guys. We're bearish. We're not fighting this order flow. Absolutely no way. We're looking for high probability shorts. That's the game plan. But we'll cover why exactly and oh. I don't mind taking a classic model long, but besides that, we're looking for shorts. Unless we get a classic model long, I'm not expecting a reversal today. My 4 losses in a row on the funded help. What do you want me to do, bro? You never lost 4 trades before? Pray for you, bro. Yeah, you got this, bro. Keep going, man. Heard you blew your funded yesterday. Me? No, that was a Darren trolling in chat when I full ported an Eva. I didn't even trade my funded yesterday. I didn't trade my funded the last 3 days. Wednesday, 2 days. No, oh, before 10 a.m. news? Yeah, I don't mind. Oh, you were in the stream yesterday and you're trolling me now? I got you. But why are you trading on NFP? Why wouldn't I be trading on NFP? I'm expecting a large volatile range day. A large range, not range is sideways. I mean range as, well, today could be sideways, but when I say range day, I mean it can be very expansive and volatile. Isn't that like the perfect time to trade? It's a great day to trade. It's one of my favorite days. Heard you blew your account, then rigged the giveaway. That's funny. 2020 to 2025 right now, and I'm up 26% after 6 months. 6 months? That's not bad. 26% after 6 months is not bad. I mean, that would be a couple payouts. How much are you risking? Are you risking 1%, or are you risking like I actually haven't blown a funded in a while, guys. We've had these fundeds for a while now. This stream is a part of my routine. Appreciate you, bro. It's part of my routine too. You think 4-hour OB could be a price drop? I don't ever use OB as a draw. Are you talking about higher? I like the imbalance. I like the imbalance here that's forming. That could be a draw, but it's not my draw. I'm bearish. As soon as we shifted here, 4-hour CISD, that's when you start looking for a sell side. It's pretty simple. This is a pretty simple market maker sell model. If you trade those. London high before short. No, I wouldn't expect London high to get taken. I would expect this range to get respected. Now I'm not saying we're gonna keep going lower and lower and lower until that's not necessarily what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I'm definitely not expecting it to reverse. So I would take a classic model long before 10 a.m. news, but that's it. The 4-hour hasn't formed yet. It's still forming. I don't need it to tap, but it can if it wants. We'll see. The goal is simple. The bias is simple. We're looking for high probability long. So ideally after 9:30, if we can run some sort of buy side, that would be great. Going above 8:30 open can be a short-term premium for us. We can use that to our advantage. I don't mind looking for a classic model long right off the open. If it forms, we can target the opening range gap, 50% or something. If it doesn't form, that's fine. I have my fundeds open today. If price action becomes really difficult, we can always just put the fundeds aside and trade an eval. I have an eval open here on this screen, but I have my fundeds open and I'm ready to execute. all of them. So I'm not gonna short it from here, right? There's no way. The high probability shorts. That's the game plan for today. High probability shorts, or if we get like an A plus classic model long, meaning I don't know, we continue to accumulate up, down, something like that, inversing a first presentation as well. Yeah, I would take that. I would take that long. Target the buy side. It's a classic model. And that would be amazing. We just be done in the first couple minutes. How many funnels do you have? I have 7 right now. 7 in total. I'm working on 3 right now. How do you trade until? I will be trading until usually like 11:30 is my true definitive time where I don't look for it anymore. Why no live account? I wouldn't trade my live account on stream. I'd rather trade my live account on my own. So probably when we do the Discord streams, I'll be executing my live account there with you guys. Whenever, and I'll tell you guys how I'll do it. I already know exactly how I'll do it. As soon as when I'm ready, like you know when I come into pre-market and I give you guys a plan. Like today's plan is okay. It's not a bad plan, right? But some days I come in and there's not a really clean plan. That's when I'm not gonna trade. How much have you made your mind on how the Discord streams will work? Yeah, I think I figured out how we're gonna do the Discord streams. I think we're gonna do, listen, $25 a month. If you want to watch me, you come. If not, I will post all the recordings on YouTube. 25 a month for the streams, and then for anyone else who wants to be a part of the private group, it'll be an extra 25. That way, all the copy traders, and I'll tell you guys why that's so smart. $25, all the copy traders can go to the streams. The copy traders are not going to join the private group. I don't want them to because I'm going to be like interviewing, not maybe full interviewing, but there's going to be selection criteria. I'm not just going to let every single person join the group, the private group. $25 should get rid of all the trolls, right? I really don't see people coming in spending $25 and saying like, "Fuck you, Gatie, you suck. Unprofitable boss." My game plan, what I want the exact same people to show up every day. It doesn't have to be every day, but like the same names. That way, we can all just get close to each other. I don't mind trading, showing my P&L, showing my payouts, showing my live account progress. Because it's just the real ones, you know? So, I think that's a great plan. I don't even think trolls would pay $1. Yeah, I think these trolls are probably really broke, so I don't think they'd even pay $1. You're probably right in that sense. But some of them. I know maybe some of you guys think I'm like exaggerating, but you guys don't see my DMs. Like, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Like when I say like the trolls, like I'm trying to get rid of them, like it's not just like here and there when I lose, like it's too much. It's too much for me. I don't like it. No, I didn't trade PM session. Oh, what's good, John? Pirate group will be pretty much something like this. And hi, Amir. Hey, John Smith. Prediction for 9:30. I want to see it move higher. If we get a model higher, I'll take it. Anyways, let's minimize chat, guys. We're locked in today. I'm looking at those equal lows left on ES. If you guys can see my second screen. You guys can see those equal lows left. If we can take out those lows and then say, I don't know, inverse first presentation or something like that, I think that could be a really good trade idea long off the open. If it's not that, then we wait for high probability shorts, original game plan. My bias is bearish. I don't want to take a long unless it's a classic model. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday I injured my back. I've been living with a back injury. 3 years ago I injured my back, but I managed to like make it better, if that makes sense. It got a lot better, and now it's like back, and it's really, really painful. I'm gonna be honest. I have to go back and do what I did last time. This is your opening range gap. Pretty sloppy. I guess we'll remove this and just keep that up. Okay, ES took those lows. It's not clean. I don't like the overlap. Maybe if there was a first presentation inversion there. I mean, ES took the lows, which is nice, but yeah, I'm not even joking. Like guys, I woke up this morning and I couldn't even bend over. Like I couldn't flex and extend my back. Now it's a little bit better, but it fucking sucks. And you know what sucks the most? You know what sucks the most? I went to the doctor. You know what they said? They said there's nothing you can do. They said you just have to manage the pain. I was like, fuck you, bro. I'll figure it out myself, bro. What do you mean there's nothing we can do? It's 2025, bro. Of course there's something you can do. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna schedule another. I'm gonna try to get another MRI, and yeah, GTA hospitals for you. It was a private clinic. It was like a private sports medicine doctor. So maybe it was just the one guy. I'm gonna be honest. When I went to the doctor 3 years ago, that's when I actually got the injury. How did I get injured originally? It was a heavy deadlift. I have a disc bulge. If anyone here is a doctor or some sort of spine master, I will literally pay you a lot of money to fix my problem. Although I don't think there's any doctors in here, so I don't know why. But this is like shit. I don't care about the pain. It's not the pain that matters. It's it's everything else. You know? I don't care about the pain. I'm just trying to be able to like live my life. You know? I can't even play basketball. I'm actually a doctor. Tell me exactly what happened. I'll message you after. Can you message me after stream? I want to stay locked in here. I don't want to. I'm pre-med. Trust me, it'll go away. Brother, I've been living with this for almost 3 years now. It comes and goes. And recently it's been here for like, it comes and goes. And it's come and it has stayed for like the last 3 months. And today and yesterday was like the worst it's ever been. It's not a slipped disc, but it's a posterior disc bulge. It's not a full slip disc. Yeah, I tried doing cat camels. Your mom had that? She had some surgery? She probably got like a full herniation. Yeah, it's lower back. It's L5S1 for those of you who know what that is. It's my lower back. It's a posterior disc bulge on my L5S1 vertebrae. That's exactly what it is. My whole disc is not slipped. It's a slight posterior disc bulge. I don't know if it got worse. This was my diagnosis 3 years ago. Would surgery help me? It's not severe enough that they'll give me surgery. They only do surgery on this if it becomes really bad. July 17th was a draw on liquidity for me. If you guys ever see me mark something with a green line, that means it's a potential draw on liquidity for me. Have you tried to dwork? Like twerk, bro? What do you mean dwork? With surgery, but it is quite bad now. Right now, it's really bad, but I think if I keep stretching and slowly rest, like if I rest, stretch, drink a lot of water because that does help. Um, then the pain will get smaller, you know? Right now it's really bad. Right now I can barely flex and extend, but that's like I think that's because I slept and it was just not moving for a while. Do cardio. I can't even go on runs without the pain flaring up. Yeah, I have to like I don't know. I'm gonna do everything I can, bro. To be honest. By the way, this is pretty slow morning, so we're probably gonna have to wait for the macro. You bullish? No. Does it hurt in your leg? Only rarely does it ever slightly make my leg numb. But it does, it's not shooting pain down my leg. It's not that severe. So like if the doctor asked me, I wouldn't say like the pain shoots down my leg. No. It's not a herniated disc yet. That's like the next stage. That's the next stage. Yeah, you're right, Connor's grave. I'm gonna be honest. I'll tell you guys what made the pain go away the first time. Bro, when the pain came the first time, I was literally paralyzed. I couldn't even move at all. My friend had to carry me like this to my car. Like I couldn't even move for like the first hour or two, and then I just had pain for like 3 weeks. So like I honestly think it's just a matter of every single day doing stretches. I'll close chat right now instead. It's a matter of like showing up every day, 3 times a day, like that guy said, morning, afternoon, evening, and night, 4 times, 5 times a day. Do all the stretching protocol, and that's what we got to do. Anyways, let's lock in, guys. Well, we can chat more about it. I just wanted you guys to know some stuff means more than a W day, bro. um. Anyways, we're bearish, right? We don't want to look like so. There's a scenario here, and I'll explain it to you guys. That's possible. Opening range gap. I'm sure most of you know what that is. It's from here to here, right? It could be a breakaway gap today. If we're really, really bearish, I wouldn't be able to execute shorts if this is a breakaway. But if this is a breakaway gap, meaning we will not be returning to it, that means it's probably this is the high here, and it's just gonna keep going lower and lower. So we'll see if we can come back up. What I want to see for shorts, we take out the buy side, maybe break down. No classic model long is going to form here, at least not one that I can trust. So we're likely going to have to wait for the macro and or wait for 10 a.m. red folder news events, which is fine. Worst case scenario, if price action becomes really difficult to navigate, we look for a 1050 macro, some sort of continuation, and I think that's very possible. And that's the game plan. It's not an easy day, but it's an easy game plan, right? The model may not form, the setup may not form, but if it does, we know exactly what to do. So, and that's what we're looking for. Just simple days. We can just start like not marking out 930 and just keeping the opening range gap marked out. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be shorting low of day. Absolutely no way. In fact, maybe if we got the CISD here right now, inverse first presentation plus the CISD, it's a pretty delayed classic model, but I wouldn't mind because the confluences are there from the daily low, strong CISD. We get the high here and then break down after. I like that idea. I have an NWAG marking here. It's an old new week opening gap for ES. So if we happen to just, come up 1-2 candles right there, pretty simple execution plan. 58 point stop. Wow. It's literally going to be like a 1.2R trade. So what do? Once we get this high, we just break even and hope that we take out the buy side. If it happens, I don't think it will. I think this is what I think is going to happen is going to stay one-sided. I think opening range gap might be a breakaway, which makes it really hard to trade. But that's fine. We're just here to do our best. We'll see. Let me quickly check out the stock markets. Everything's red. Also, what is this? Are they blaming this on something? Are they blaming this on tariffs or something? Week start on Trump tariffs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Amazon stocks really red. This is good. This is going to give us another opportunity to get in long on some stocks, perhaps. What I think is the draw, and I'll tell you guys now, but have this on my chart for a while, is this weekly bullish fair value gap. I'm not saying it's in the draw for today, but I think next week we'll have a pretty clean idea of where this is going to go or potentially reverse round. It's this weekly fair value gap that's just been sitting here for a while, right? We have a new all-time high. 24,000 is in the scopes for NASDAQ. Not this week, not today, but eventually. So, again, the CIC is not happening. So that's it. We're officially not looking for any longs today. Would I short a retracement? Maybe if we form like a 15-minute bearish and then we manipulate above at 10 a.m. and then we have like, I don't know, equal lows. It's lower probability, already guaranteed. If I was on a live account, I would just walk away, go back to sleep. And by the way, that's how we're going to trade when we're in the Discord. Like, I'm going to trade exactly how I would trade, period. Period. But I'm on funded account, obviously. So it's worth the risk on a funded account. Doing rate attack on live is insane? Yo, you're a hater, bro. Don't make me, bro. So we're gonna have to wait. We're waiting for we're waiting for 10 a.m. now. It's more worth it. It depends where you're at, but yeah. I mean, it also depends what account you're on. Like, for example, if I was on Alpha and I was eligible for payouts, okay, I'm not gonna trade today. Why would I risk a payout on a day like this? I don't mind risking a payout for a bigger payout, right? I don't mind doing that anymore, but I'm not gonna do it on a day like this. So with prop firms, you have to like really pick and choose what's worth it and what's not. You know, on a live account, I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. I'm definitely gonna go to the hot tub today because the hot tub has has jets, and the jet is gonna help my back. I'll never message you first. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You if you have TradeAvate, no, you can get real time data. You just have to enable it. You have to go sign into TradeAvate. Also, I shouldn't have chat open right now, but I'll help you out. You have to sign into TradeAvate, enable Trading View, and then you'll be fine, brother. You can do it. Anyways, let's focus up. I mean, we have to wait. There's not much we can do. Oh my god, guys, I have to put you guys on. Bro, the giveaway's done. I'm sorry. Guys, I have to. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I have to put you guys on. I'm actually so excited. Hold up, hold up. Is this shit still... Guys, I'm actually so excited, bro. I'm so excited to put you guys on. Someone messaged me about this. It's free. It's free. I know everyone's triggering their boost. Free. Free is amazing. Guys, I have to put you guys on though. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me find it. So the game plan is wait for the macro, wait for 10 a.m. Guys, I have to put you guys on. Okay. Do I have time to do? Okay. Everyone look. Everyone look. If you're copying, everyone look right now. The person who created this journal app was originally going to make it paid. And I told him, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I told him I don't think I can promote this for you because it's paid and I don't think it's worth it. He said he's going to make it free and he's going to work on another project. I love this journal and let me tell you guys why. This section right here, listen closely. This section right here, you can input how much you're spending on evals and fundeds. So for example, see right here it says business expenses. You can click add 50K alpha 0 plan. And then the amount you spent on it, say you got $77. You submit that. You can add another one. Say you got 3x alpha 50 $600. Okay? You go to operational, it's going to keep track of how much you're down. When you get a payout, you can also track that. You can also track all your trades based on just P&L and that stuff. You can put a screenshot of your trade and it's really clean. And then you can say which account you took it on. Say you took it on Alpha Futures 50K, I don't know, qualified. You take it on 3 of those, you made $450. You can add another account, or if you took another trade that day. So say you copy traded them all, $200, and then this was Alpha 50. You can label each account that you're trading. If you really want, you can even go back. You can even go back and put the name. So Alpha Futures 2025. That way you can keep track of the exact account. You can put the date. You can put a screenshot, and then you say submit. Go to dashboard, and it'll show up. I think I did something wrong because I didn't put the date. Sorry. You have to put a screenshot. So you just put this in. Oh, I didn't put this. Hold on, why is it not showing up? Am I tripping? I know it works because I've done it before. So you can keep track of your expenses. You can keep track of your payouts. Oh, there it is. It just took a little bit of time. And then it'll tell you the trades that you took on that day. It's not the best for like journaling. Unless, can you journal here? Oh shit, you can journal here. So you can actually go back and say, okay, the strategy I took was 930 classic, whatever. What would the rating I give myself, right? I'll give myself 5 out of 5. New York AM session. Confluence checklist if you want. You can add screen and then you can add notes. Is it cleaner than Notion for like journaling? Like text journaling? In my opinion, no. But the fact that you can keep track of all your expenses and payouts in here is really good. It's really, really good. So you can go to here, add payouts. Say you got a $500 payout, Alpha, $500 payout, Alpha Futures. You submit. See, where for example would be down. This is not real information, but you can keep track of that. So in my opinion, this is a really good like functional journal for what's it called? Um, for like just tracking your profitability really. Because how do you know you're profitable or not? It's your expenses into trading versus what you can make out of it, right? Um, are we dumping? Okay, we didn't miss anything. So I'll make a video on this fully. The site is live. You guys can go ahead and make accounts if you want. It's called tradescale.app. In fact, I'll make an announcement in my Discord right now. Again, it's free, so I'm not promoting anything. I don't get anything for telling you guys. I think it's a good a way to track your expenses, and that's what I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it to keep track of my expenses and my trading costs, and sorry, my payouts, because I want to keep track of my profitability. Right? It's August 1st, so it's the perfect day to start this. Um, and I'll post the link right now in my Discord. Anyway, let's go back to focusing on the charts, but I'll post that in my Discord right now. This isn't a valid CISD. I saw your message delusion. It's not a from what level? This is just a 1 minute candle closing up. There you go. Problem solved. No CISD. You know. Anyway, I'm not bullish, so we have to wait for a high probability short. But I'm making an announcement now, guys. Again, we're waiting for 10 a.m. news, so don't worry, we're still locked in. I'm just making the announcement. Trading. It even has an equity curve. It gives you average risk to reward, average loss. It's a good journal. I'm gonna be honest. And like I said, the guy originally came to me to do it paid. He was gonna charge $10 a month, and I said it was really good, but I don't think it's worth $10 a month when you have options like TradeZella. But this is free now, and there's no other journal platform that I know of that's free, and you can keep track of your expenses in trading, right? So it's up to you guys. Again, I don't get anything if you guys use it. I don't care if I'm the only user. It does not make a difference to me. But if you guys want to keep track of your profitability in a nice organized manner, so have we formed the 15 yet? Nope, it's forming in 3 minutes. So we'll look for probable shorts from this 15 and probably target that July 14th low now that it's in the crosshairs. It's only 50 points away. That's the game plan. Pretty simple. We'll look for a protraction model post 10 a.m. and that's it. Oh my god, 40 of you guys already signed up? That's crazy. It's an amazing platform. Shout out to that guy. He just messaged me saying like he's really happy with. All right, so it's up to you guys. It's called TradeScale.app. It's in my. I posted it in my Discord now. You guys can use it if you want. I will be using it personally. I'm still gonna use Notion and TradeZella, but I'm gonna be using it for mostly the expenses. Mostly the expenses. All right, news is gonna come here. Hopefully, news can manipulate higher. I see the 15-minute imbalance. We're gonna mark out those quadrants. Don't need to mark out. I guess we can keep first presentation. Remember what I said? Opening range gap is gonna be a breakaway. Yeah, this is opening range gap being a breakaway. Remember when I said opening range gap is gonna be a breakaway, and then the only way I can trade is if we put in a 15-minute bearish and then trade into it after like 10 a.m. Yeah. So this is the game plan panning out. Well, forming potentially. I don't know if it's going to pan out, but that's the premise, right? Opening range gap, probably not going to get traded into. It's a breakaway because we're really, really bearish. And if we can get a short inside the 15-minute bearish, we'll look for that, right? Over here. If we go straight down to July 14th, that would suck. That would suck. I'm gonna be honest, but what can we do? Nothing. What's Amazon at? Oh man, this is lame, bro. This shit lame. Lame ass morning. We got one retracement into a 5 minute. How did we even get the 5 minute? 4? 3? I guess a 3 minute. Looks like we're gonna just dump to July 14th low. Although I still don't mind something like this. Tobias, you didn't get your account yet? Can you message me on Discord again, Tobias? I lost your DM. If I'm not mistaken, the other guys already got their accounts. I didn't contact you. Did I give it to someone else? Are you the real Tobias? What's your Discord, brother? Message me on Discord? Because I think I gave it to the wrong person. I think someone pretended to be you. Um, oh, but their email was they literally had an. Um, message me on Discord, brother. Message me on Discord. We'll figure it out. I think someone pretended to be you and they got away with it. They had their email Tobias. They had their username Tobias, the same last name. Um, just message me on Discord. Anyways, we took out that July 14th low. That's that previous week low. Previous month lows. That's crazy that it literally won in literally 2 days. In 2 days. Does this look familiar, guys? I think it looks familiar. So right here. In literally 2 days, we wipe out the entirety of that bullish move. Not the entirety, but like our previous. We're literally below the previous all-time high now. Damn. That's crazy. It was a nice run into all-time highs. We'll see if we get the 15 minute. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do, Roger. We'll do Discord usernames. I believe it. Waiting for our model to present short. It's like we're getting some sort of retracement now. I'd expect Monday TGIF. TGIM. Are you not in the Discord, Tobias? Is this you? I'll just send you one little message now, and I'll get back to you. So who the hell did I? I don't even know. I think the guy I gave it to left. Damn, he left the Discord. The guy I gave it to. I'll go back and watch the live stream and see. Unless you have a twin brother or something, bro. You have a twin brother? Okay, we're seeing potentially the first signs of bullish order flow. Maybe, hopefully. That's good. We want to see bullish order flow right now so that we can see it get disrespected later. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, Tobias. Are you sure that you won, bro? Because the person that won put their username as Tobias NYB. NYB. I understand you're NYBERG, and I can't confirm the other guy was just NYB, but I feel like I would have checked. But I'll get you something, bro. I'll get you something, bro. Don't worry. I'll tell you what the issue is. I'll tell you what the issue is. The person who won yesterday, their entry was this. This was their entry. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember if I went back and I saw this exactly. I definitely checked because I always check. Maybe there was a letter off or something. Let me just go on YouTube and search up. Is there? Yes, yeah. It's not even a YouTube channel. Yeah, it was someone else for sure. It was someone else. I'll get you an account, Tobias. I'm definitely not taking this long. No, I'm waiting for this. If it can form like this, that would be the highest probability. My back really hurts. This low is like hanging right there for ES. So we still have a potential draw. No trades yet. Waiting to see if it forms short. Okay, we're retracing back into the 15. Their volume imbalance on that. Yeah, small one. Basically these highs. Like if we can take out these highs. Sorry, this high. I mean, 50% would be nice, I guess. At least there's some level of premium being offered. We're seeing some bullish order flow. That's nice. Okay. All right, we're about to enter the 50-minute SIBI. Pretty much a premium from the dealing range. Hoping that we can target this low. I see the 10 a.m. traction model double purge. 10 a.m. opens down or goes higher and then breaks it down. We can target that engineered low. Is it high probability? No, because we took out the July 14th daily low and we're already down on the day in insane amounts. Is it worth taking the risk? Yeah, if we can get pretty good risk reward, I think it's worth it. We're super overextended, but we have the weekly fair value gap right there. ES has a daily low right there. We're not trying to pick a bottom. So if it forms, I don't mind. What would I want to see? Ideally, this would be the best thing that can happen if it does this. That would be like, I'm not going to say A+. I don't think an A+ trade can even form in this market condition, but a good enough trade to execute with a decent sized risk to reward. Now, if we're bearish, we wouldn't want to see the upper portion of this fair value gap get touched. What does that mean? So this bearish fair value gap, right? We can get to 50%, but we probably shouldn't explore this area. First presentation, I want to see that stay open. I want to see first presentation not get traded to, ideally. That's a good bearish indication. So we'll leave that marked up, and we'll see if we can get some fifth in order flow bearish. Try that 10-minute. This might get delayed till 10:30. Like this retracement, we could start getting, until 10:30, 10:50. It's possible. Believe in. You don't want to be the guy to try to pick the bottom. Is Alpha Futures Alpha Capital? Alpha Capital is the forex side. They own both. Yes. Does it work in the UK? It should. It should work. It's free and it should work. It should work anywhere, I think, for the most part. Hopefully. I don't like longs. I'm looking for shorts. Take the protraction after 8:30. Hey, nice man. If you find the model, yeah, you can trade it. It wouldn't be my protraction, but if you found I'm guessing something like this, 8:45, solid, bro, solid. Or if you took this one at 8:55, that's also valid. It's not a bad thing. Took the buy side, pretty simple model. Target the lows. If that's what you see, become a master of that. Yeah. Trading up into 25% of that 50-minute SIBI. Oh, I have a banana here. Let me eat this banana. My back is honestly killing me, man. Fucking sucks. Just use a calculator to calculate your lot sizes. You have the same exact problem? Wait, share, bro. Share your story, please. What exactly happened? Give me all the details. What did you do? I've had this problem before and I managed to solve it, but now the pain is really bad right now, if I'm being honest. Sitting for a while does not help either. Sitting for a long time does not help. I do have a pillow here for like cushioning, but you have S1 and L1? S1 and L1? You need S1 and L5? Bro, L1's wait, L1. It's like it goes like L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, S1. I've been to Cairo and physio, yeah. It's my lower back, L5, S1. Yeah, if we get a breakdown here, I'm in short. We get a break. By the way, anyone trading today, look at the stop loss size, 60. That's one freaking micro, right? That's one micro for me. So there's a small fair value gap in there. No, don't be going in with like 3, 4 micros. You're gonna be risking like $400 or $500. No, I don't do that, Matthew. I just trade what I get. Get a standing desk. Standing desk would help. We might have to. Yeah, we might have to. Do I have room? I do have room. Yeah, we might have to be honest. You could technically short this inversion. It's a lot better risk reward. I'll tell you that much. Even if you got it, like, I think it's probably gonna be a 1 micro. And when I say 1 micro, I'm talking about my 50K. I think either way, just to be safe, we go in with 1 micro. We'll see. I got a bunch of books behind me. Market Wizards, Best Trader, Atomic Habits, Discipline, Trading in the Zone. No, I don't use any time cycle ideas. Zero. Personally, don't believe in them. Trading in the zone is the best. Cupping therapy? I could try. Could try anything, bro. I'll try anything, bro. No, the mattress doesn't affect it. Two-minute imbalance is there. 3-minute is there. I see this city. Hey, what happened to my fib? So this is your first. The reason this fair value gap is important is because it's in premium of the dealing range. What do you guys know about that? Nothing. You don't know nothing. It's your first premium array, right? From the dealing range. Dealing range high, dealing range low. That's your first one right there. So it's significant. Because if we disrespect it, well, that's disrespecting premium. If we respect it, well, that's respecting premium. This would technically be a CISD. Kind of an aggressive trade. We'll see how bearish this closes. If it also gives us the inversion, I think I'll take it. I'm talking about that little inversion right there. So let's get these accounts open. Yeah, we'll probably execute this. If it doesn't wick. It wicked. I like that. Let's watch this candle print. Just watching this candle print. Right now it's going up, so I'm not going to sell it. Touches the CISD. Again, I'm not going to sell it. I'm watching this candle print. Watching this candle print. If you want a more statistical way of thinking about it, 2-minute inverse. Small one there. We can wait for that. I'm watching this candle print right now. Right now it's only going up. So I'm obviously not going to click sell. This is why I don't use limit orders. Because from the time it takes to put the limit order and hit, like, imagine you put a limit order on the CISD. Bro, you would have been stopped out in 10 seconds. As opposed to just waiting a couple of seconds to see what the candle does. There you go. We never inversed the 2-minute. We wicked. We never inversed the 3-minute. We wicked. 4 minutes still forming. 5 minutes still forming. So now we wait. We're probably going to have to wait till 10:30 here. So we missed a little bit of patience there. Helped us avoid that loss. You know? Just a couple of seconds. A couple of seconds patience there. You can't get the FOMO of missing the move. You still have so much risk to reward to work with. Like this 3.7R. Even if you got the fill all the way down here. You know? So I see the SMT here. Just I'm again staying patient. Did we inverse this? We did inverse it, so it might go higher. There might be a clean 5-minute. We're still inside the 15. The 30 minutes forming in 5. I would like to frame this around a 10:30 idea. I think that'll be better. And who knows? Maybe we're wrong and this is low of day and the rest of the day is going up. But I don't want to do that. I'm still viewing this as a retracement. So we're probably going to wait till 10:30 here, a couple of minutes. It'll be a little bit higher probability if a trade forms in that window than right now. My highest likes? Not that much. I don't know. Maybe 10,000. We have 24,000 right now? How do I have 24,000, bro? Someone has been spamming for sure. Was it you? Was it you, Phil? Was that you, Phil? I'm gonna sit back like this, bro. Thoughts on rejection blocks? Just good as any other PD array. Thank you, Phil. Love you, bro. I'm looking for shorts. Looking for shorts around 10:30. We're gonna wait a couple minutes. Looks like we will get to first presentation. High time frame breakers are good, yeah. Generally, the market will go in the direction of a higher time frame breaker. I'll check my DMs after. No trades yet for me. Potentially a 10:30 range expansion here, so we'll see. If we can get a 10:30 open high low close, that'll be nice. I still have all my fundeds open. I'm just leaning back because my back hurts. Maybe it's gonna be a range bound for the rest of the day. It's Friday. It's possible. That is possible. But I don't mind looking for a continuation short. I still think it's worth the risk. Anyway, let's minimize chat. Focus up. Stay focused. We gotta stay focused. 10:30 is in 90 seconds. Let's look at YM. That's a red stock market. Holy shit. YM pretty similar price action. The dollar consolidating after dumping. How's everything red? What's Bitcoin saying? Yeah, Bitcoin is somewhat dumping, although we're inside that weekly fair value gap, so who knows? Like pretty shallow move higher. If it takes out this high, I'd be pretty surprised. But I guess we'll see. If we get like first presentation, 10:30 open, breaks down, I'm in that short. We could just aim for 2R. We don't even have to aim for all the way down to the low. As long as we don't invert the 15, although we have a 30-minute bearish, I think, so. But I'm never leaving. Damn, no trade day Wednesday, no trade day Thursday. Maybe no trade day today, but we'll see. Okay, it's 10:30 open. You can see very clearly. That's 10:30 open. We have a new hour in RTH being put in now. I'm going straight to the hot tub after this shit. Straight. I'm eating breakfast and going straight to the hot tub. I'm gonna put that jet ski shit on in the hot tub. Put that shit on my lower back. Ah. All right. I would execute this CISD here. Thanks, Yoshi. So you see that 30-minute Sibi? Pretty clean 30-minute Sibi, right? We'll see if that holds. If not, well, we had the wrong bias. Either way, there's no way I was going to long today. Absolutely not. Just not for me. I'm not even going to mark it. We'll see. Be a pretty crazy reversal. If this really does reverse, I'd be pretty surprised. Not the whole day, but maybe just 9:30. All right, I want to see us respect that 30-minute Sibi. 30-minute bearish fair value gap there. Symptoms of it's just bad pain. I can't flex. I can flex and extend right now a little bit, but it's just really bad back pain. Lower back. Why is it so expensive today? It's expensive because it's non-farm payroll day, brother. This is why I trade NFP. We'll see if we get the CISD. We're 25% of the 30-minute civvy. Everyone's been calling me Unk because I said I have back pain. You know what, guys? I know what the diagnosis is. The diagnosis is a posterior disc bulge, L5, S1. I've done so much research on this. I've been living with it for a while. Let me do some more research now while I'm waiting. To be honest, even if I was bullish, the only real entry is down here. So I don't think I would have caught this move. I would use alpha ticks, but it depends. I really like alpha ticks, but it just pretends. Just pretends. Depends on what you want. You want to trade on TradingView, or are you okay with alpha ticks? Alpha ticks is a better platform, but if you really want to execute on TradingView, then just get Trader8. We did inverse first presentation there. Damn, could this really reverse the entire way? That's just crazy. I still personally just don't think it's high probability to short it. I can understand it like just going down at 9:30 then going back up. That's just a casual 222-point move. Dang. I guess we'll see. I'm personally not so convinced still, but I think the market cares what I think. Bro, I want a border. I want a middle line. I guess a small border is kind of nice actually. See if we can respect that 50% level. I mean, we're in that OTE. I don't know if it's going to reverse here or continue lower, but in my opinion, I still favor lower curve. I don't know, it's just me. I still favor lower. I need a strong confirmation tool. Maybe the 2-minute inversion here. And it's not a 1-minute TISD. There's no high that was taken. Maybe if we reinverse first presentation, that would just be a confluence. It's not an entry mechanism for me. I think the 2-minute inversion is probably the cleanest thing. So if we can close below 10:30 opening price, we'll give it a stab. It's a crazy trade. I wouldn't aim for all the way down there, but I would just probably go for 2R. That's cool. In your email, you'll have a login and a password, and then you can just automatically sign in every time after that. There you go. I'm just talking to ChatGPT right now, if I'm being straight up. But we'll see if we get the shift here. We reinverted first presentation. If we get the 2-minute inversion, I'll execute short here. Yeah. I want to see closure below that level. We did inverse first presentation. We got the body closure above. If we can just get that. I honestly still think I don't want to risk more than 1 micro, if I'm being quite honest. All right, waiting this candle. If this candle starts trading back down, I'll enter short. It opened and immediately traded up. Similar scenario to last time. I don't have to get such a good fill right there. I don't mind taking it. I don't even mind taking it like down here. Just want to see that it's actually going to move lower. 10 minutes until the macro. We did get the 2-minute inversion. Traded into 30-minute fair value gap CE. Somewhat respected it. It looks like it's trading lower. I'll execute the trade right there. I should double up here. This isn't. I messed up already. This is an Apex eval that I'm trying to pass in one trade. Okay. So executing short off the 2-minute inversion. I'm gonna add another contract here. Not on my funded accounts. Not on my funded accounts. My funded account, I'm in. Not scaling on those, obviously. And stop goes to the high. Trading back into first presentation. We'll see if that can be respected. A good trade. I like this trade. We get a retracement. So if we close, listen very closely. If we close below this, that would be a bearish order block. Then I can trail my stop to this short-term high, right? Simple idea. So if we can close below, that's a significant risk reduction right there. Looks like we're not getting the closure just yet. I'm kind of just looking for around 2R on this trade. I'm not going to force anything too crazy. We do get the closure there. I'm going to bring my stop here very shortly. It may wick the body, but I want my stop to be right here. Well, for now, we'll reduce it to this swing body. We'll go to first presentation high. So stop's been reduced pretty significantly there, almost by half, just by moving it to first presentation high. You guys know what I always say. If you take a trade and you're able to reduce your stop loss, it's a good trade. So we managed to reduce it once. We'll see if we can get continuation lower and get another risk reduction opportunity. I like this short-term high, but it's such a small range that I don't want to move it too early. So it's a little bit of a, call it discretion if that's what you want to call it. I also have to make sure when I know when this account's going to pass, assuming this plays out, which I don't know if it will. So on this account, this is an Apex 50K eval I'm trying to pass in one trade. I like that level. -1 deviations, this low right here, I think that's always, solid target to take something off if we can get it. I don't know if we will, but it's always a good idea to look for something. So we'll see. I like the stop at this short-term high now. I'm going to bring it in, and that's a very significant risk reduction right there. Not even risking like much on this trade anymore. So stops at 299.5. 299.5. 299.5. We might get stopped out here, and that's okay. That's a really small stop loss compared to what we normally would lose, so we'll see. This high should be respected if it's bearish order flow. I don't know what we're rejecting off of right now. We got a lot of displacement there. We didn't even take out a short-term low. We inverted the 5-minute, so yeah. If we get stopped out here, it is what it is. We inverted the 5-minute. We got the follow-through that we wanted. That's a really strong candle, and there we do get the stop out. I don't mind looking for one more opportunity in the 1050 macro. Say something like this. I'll try one more time. I won't mind trying it one more time. The 5-minute inversion, yeah, we'll see. That just might, we might have just gotten super wicked, if I'm being honest. We'll see. So that was a $85 loss. Pretty small loss. If we get this inversion nice and clean, don't mind re-entering. We get the inversion, I'll try again. I think we might have just gotten wicked. 1050 macro inversion. Top goes there. I'll try it again. Looks like we will get the inversion. So trying another protraction model short here. I want to get a decent fill there. All right, we'll take it there. We'll try it again. So trying it again. Short-term high gets taken. We respect first presentation again. Still respecting that 30-minute bearish fair value gap right there. And we're trying it again, right? I think we got early stoppage on the last trade. It was a good trade. We reduced our risk. So we'll see if this one can pan out. Stop loss is going to go to the inversion high, body high. We'll see. I like this inversion. It's pretty strong. So we'll see. Pretty much just as good as the other trade, if you ask me. Stop's going to 004.25. And this will be my last trade of the morning session. I probably still use this as a deviation. I got a lot better fill on my accounts, by the way. This is a fill at 4.8. I got a fill at 5.9. So I'm gonna show you guys where this is where I actually got filled on my funded account. So just mind that. Again, this is an Apex eval. It's not the most important. I'm more focused on the funded account execution. Obviously, my funded account. So how do I know this is a good setup? If this stays open, that's good. If we get speed towards this low, that's good. We're inside of a 15-minute bullish fair value gap right now. Would want to see that inverse, obviously. And then this being our higher time frame objective. I don't know when this account's going to pass or fail because I lost the first trade. Yeah, see, we're down pretty significantly on this account. This account might get blown because of the live trailing drawdown, but it is what it is. Hopefully, this trade can stay on just so I can show you guys the execution. Otherwise, I'll open up my funded account here and just show you guys the funded executions. So I hit my profit target on... Okay, no. Sorry, I'm tripping. I never reset that number. could have made back the loss. Obviously, I'm not gonna close the trade here yet. There's no way. Don't want to make too much on this trade. I know that sounds stupid, but how do you know a good place to take partials? I will tell you right now. No one asked that question, by the way. This is premium. So just like we targeted that premium, we're going to target the first discount array, which is right there. This is your first discount low. Right? Mark out the whole range. 50%. First discount low is right there. There's also an imbalance right here. So this is in case we're wrong and we don't get a full reversal. We don't need a full reversal to make profits on a trade, right? We can target these discount levels. This discount low is my first level. So it's slowing down right now. It shouldn't be. I think we have an SMT right here. Yeah, we have an SMT, but I'm going to hold on to this trade. I like the idea. Obviously, we could be wrong, and then the 15-minute fair value gap holds. We get stopped, and that's okay, right? That is okay. Executions are a little bit messy here, so let's just keep this open like this. No real opportunity to reduce my risk. I mean, we can drop it down to here. 994. Makes a pretty big difference. I like the stop at 994. It's the inverse candle high. In fact, we can get away with the body high there. Yeah, I mean 993.25. I think that's a good stop placement. Had it set originally higher. Because it's been pretty volatile. So yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait. Not much we can do here. Let's see if we get that discount low. Discount low is gonna be a partial for me on my funded. Gonna be my personal first partial for me on my funded. Not on this account, because like I said, I mean, I also really can't, to be honest. On my other accounts, I might just go for 2R, to be honest, because it's 2 micros. This one has 1 micro, so don't really have a choice in the matter. Oh. 1050 macro. We're not really seeing the expansion we're looking for. 15-minute fair value gap is holding. We're starting to wick. Starting to look like it's probably a losing trade. Hasn't been invalidated, but right, we have an SMT down here. I see that. We're not getting the speed in which I would like to normally see when an SMT forms against my trade. Usually, I want to see it speed up. But it's not invalidated yet, so I'll give it a chance. I don't mind keeping the risk open. The idea of the trade is still simple, right? I'm anticipating this 30-minute SIBI to stay open. In fact, I don't even want to see the upper portion of it explored. That's the premise of the trade. If we come back all the way up here, it's probably going to be explored, right? So we'll see. Nice speed after trading into that premium SIBI. We have an SMT here now, so we can treat that as a bearish order block. It's just tight. Like, not really comfortable bringing my stop loss that tight, although it is technically what I should do. If we get speed below these lows, I'll bring the stop to that order block. It should speed up here. It should be speeding up. Definitely should not be slowing down. In fact, if this was a true sell model, it should have been almost past that 15-minute by now. But it's almost inverting. All right, we're going to bring the stop to this order block high. That's a really nice risk reduction. I'm only risking $95 on my trade now, on my 100K account. Only risking $50 on my other account. So there you go. Two very nice. So even if we lose this trade, we're not even down 1R on the day. So that's profitability right there, right? That's profitability. So I really like the risk management. Stops at 62.25. Call it 6.2 flat. 6.2. Make sure it's equal. And I'd want to see that order block support price, right? Simple. I'd want to see this order block support price. Treating that as a bearish order block. If it's not going to be respected, just like it didn't do here, it's probably going to go deeper than I would like it to. So I see the equal lows here. Again, we should be seeing speed towards that level. Trading into that order block now. This is a stage 2 protraction model, by the way. You could scale into this. If I was looking for more, you know, you could scale into that. Short-term high, sweep, order block, execute the order block. But I'm not looking to scale into this position. Okay. I want to see this like dump right through. Like nice displacement candle. That would be a nice algorithmic signature. Not this little tiny little whatever you want to call that little thing right there. We haven't we didn't inverse the 15, but we might on the next 15 minutes. Our stop's kind of tight on this one, but it is what it is. I like the reduced risk. Didn't quite get the 2-minute order block. 3-minute looks pretty solid. See if ES can close below that 2-minute level. Again, first discount low is the first partial on the funded for me. $2,889. I'm going to be selling 1 contract out of 4 on my 100K Alpha Futures account if we can get this level. Not on this account. On this account, I want to pass in 1 trade. We're going to need a lot more where that came from to pass this account. We needed to come down all the way here. So listen, please don't manage the trade that I'm managing on this account. This is an eval. Okay, this isn't. Wait, I need to go 75 points from here. Bring this down right here. This is an eval. Okay, this is not a funded. This is not a funded. My funded's on my second monitor. You can break even here now if you don't want to open yourself up to more risk. I'm happy with the $50 risk. Oh, my back. 1050 macro is still in play. 10 minutes. Had the limit order here at 899. I could even drop it down to here. It's just likely to trade into here. It's like a nice sell model. Just waiting, see what we get. Again, this is like risky business because this is live trailing drawdown. So if it like comes back up here, we might lose the eval, but it is what it is. And that's Apex. Because we were up, like even though we're up, it still might blow the account, right? Because see, we're like break even right now. But the first trade, oh, it's not going to show me what the first trade happened. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Who cares? We're still in on the funded, obviously. I wouldn't want to see it close above this body high here. We still haven't inverted the 15. Yeah, I mean, really, this should be spooling way more. There's a 10-minute Abyssy in there. Gotta give it a chance. But yeah, see the 5-minute in there. Discounter raise not being disrespected yet. We didn't even get discount low. We did get it on ES actually. That imbalance right there is your first discount PD array on ES. So we'll see. This might start to fizzle out here. Like I said, we're risking very little on this trade now, so I'm happy to let this go. Back into that bearish order block we talked about. It's all balanced up there, so it really shouldn't be going up here if it's gonna be bearish. We got another SMT here at that short-term high. We'll see if that does anything. This could be another inversion. I'm just gonna mark it out with lines. Way too tight. So I see this imbalance. It's small, but it's there. See if it inverses that. Because we did get another SMT here, although it's not confirmed yet. It might be. And that would be another protraction model, actually. So if we do get that inversion, I can scale my stop to here, partial there, and see if we get the runners. And that would be pretty good trade management. You could break even here because you would just be arguing that the protraction didn't form, which it should be if it's bearish. It's definitely something you could say. So a break even is not bad here. We may have to execute the break even. No SMT. I think I'm gonna just accept the risk and leave it there because that's where the last protraction model was. But if you guys want to, I mean, you guys do whatever you want. I'm gonna hold on to this trade. I think we get a nice 15-minute BPR there. Just anticipating. It's gonna be a long one, that's for sure. I mean, if it doesn't stop us here, it's gonna be a long one. I don't want to be in a long trade. I want to go make breakfast and go to the hot tub. The reason I don't like it not going lower here is I can still be right about the idea. My stop isn't the most safe. I'm not going to bring my stop up there, though. Obviously, it's way too much risk. Well, we're profitable this month. This was a really good month for us. Approaching our entry point. Yes, looks like it's going to take this high. I'm considering closing it here manually. Just not the feedback I want to see. The only level it could be reaching for is that swing high, which is my stop loss. I'm going to close the trade break even here, guys. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I have the stop at break even. If it gets us, it gets us. I don't like it. I don't like that the only thing it could be reaching for past this high is this. So I'm putting the stop at break even, and we'll see if it, respects or whatever. You can keep it on trading view here for now. Stop is staying at break even. On this account, I don't really care. Realistically, I don't even want a stop loss on this. I'm only doing it for the premise of the video. But I'm just sitting at break even. Stop at 49.75. And we'll see if this accumulation can redistribute. Treat this as a bearish order block. We probably get some good TPs. If not, well, that's okay. We traded really well today, in my opinion. We had a game plan. We stuck to it. Managed risk really well. It's a great trading day. See if we get the order block. Getting choppy in here now. Okay, we might get break even here unless we start to wick. Around 10 points from our stop loss. Resting at break even. Yeah, looks like it's gonna go sideways. We'll just have to see. How are you guys doing, man? Did you guys trade it today? The good days are there the good days and there are bad days. You'll never see the good days if you can't survive the bad. Exactly, bro. You gotta survive the bad. Love your patience, bro. Told you before I'm here every day with you. Miss you in OSRS, bro. Miss you, bro. Miss you, bro. Still in that short possible 10 a.m. low. Yeah, 10 a.m. low is possible. It might take a while before we get there. It's possible. Where do you stand on weekly, monthly basis? Break today was this month was profitable. This was a good month for us. I'm gonna be honest. I know it wasn't an easy month for some people, but everyone's different. This month, we managed risk well. Our trade frequency was low. We managed to catch a lot of winners. Not a lot of winners, but less wins, less losses. TB at the 10 a.m. low, is it good or not? That's like a best case. The best case scenario is the weekly fair value gap here. For me, I would just manage it. I would take the bulk off, like maybe half off here, and then leave the rest for the sell side. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna manage it on my funded account, if that's what you're asking me. Why was I removed from the Clash of Clans clan? Probably because inactivity or you didn't attack in war. Still in that short. Yeah, it's possible. Exited break even twice. That's okay. Nothing wrong with break even. Listen, there's a reason you went break even, right? Is this really a trade that looks high probability right now? No, it doesn't. Oh, and we're out break even. We're out break even. I'll just let this one go, but we got stop break even there. Yeah, solid. I'll just close this because there's no point in me managing a trade that I'm not in. Pretty good day. Pretty good day. Down 0.5 R. Yeah, 0.5 R. Pretty solid. This is I don't know if it's the right idea. It might be. I think it can still move lower, but who knows? It's 11:12. It's out of my trade execution window. I don't know if it's bullish or bearish. I don't really care anymore. That's it for me this morning session. in my opinion, it's still bearish, but we'll see whether or not it reaches the sell side. Who knows? I need to journal. Let's go some executions here. Looks like we might have been wicked out, but again, doesn't matter to me. Well, I'll put this in the Discord so you guys can see my journal. Like this might play out here. This would just be another stage of my model. But again, it's not something I'm looking to trade. It got too sloppy for my liking. Okay, I'm posting the journal in the Discord. You guys can go ahead and look at that. It looks like we're starting to speed up lower here. That's okay. We did really good today. I still think this equal lows is a strong draw. And I think that sell side is a potential objective. This imbalance, potential objective, right below, right, if you're looking at premium and discount. And then again, me personally, I like the fib here. You can see us respect that OTE nicely. Just a nice premium. And then you have that weekly BISI residing right under that fib extension. So it's possible we get there. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I think it's definitely possible. I think we had the right idea, just simply not the easiest market to manage in, but we manage risk really well. I'm not going to re-enter the position. I already tried twice. It fizzled out twice, according to my edge. So there's no point in trying a third time. But I do think it can still reach potential levels. It's just not something I'm looking to capture. It's also past my interval, so right, there's things more important than ending green. We'll leave that like this. I'll leave this annotated because I want to see it later. So, I appreciate you guys coming through. How do you get yourself out of drawdown? I can pass it on the problem, but when it comes to the fund, I end up losing the first trade and it becomes a losing streak. You have to ask yourself what's putting you in drawdown. Are you taking good trades? Are you risking too much? Are you simply just losing? In which case, that's fine because you'll know you'll win more than you lose, supposedly. I will trade the PM session today. I will look for my 1R model. It may be difficult, so I will post an update at 2. But I will look to recoup. It would be more than a recoup because we're only down 0.5R. So if we can get 1R in the PM, we'll be at plus 0.5R on the day. That would be nice. Would you consider that? It's a 3-minute. No, I'm not going to re-enter this trade. No way. There's no 3-minute breaker in here either. So I'm not sure. So 3-minute bullish breaker? There's a 3-minute bullish breaker right here. If that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean, we'll try to recoup in the afternoon, right? That's the point of the afternoon model. We'll see if we can recoup. What's good, Adil? God, did you wait for bears? We waited for bears today, yeah. Yep, took 2 trades on the funded. Short. I'm an $1,800 profit on my Alpha Zero plan. Would you build a bigger? I would take a payout as soon as you're eligible, bro. You don't need a buffer. Just take a payout. Love your mindset. Thanks, bro. Trailing John will be covered easily with your 1 to 2 hour trades. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be easy. What was the trade? I just posted the journal in the Discord. I showed you guys my execution on my funded accounts. This is 100K funded. I'm not gonna show you every single account's different. It's the same executions. This one has the most micros. You see the time slot, that first inversion, stopped out with a partial stop, and then re-enter, stopped out, plus 2 points. Horrible trade. My model says differently, my edge says differently, but everyone's different, bro. Can you explain the reasons again, please? It was aggressive 930. It's non-farm payroll day. NFP, you can expect aggressive moves. How do you copy trade? Alpha ticks. Wait, how was the trailing? Basically guessed on your bias? No, I didn't guess on my bias. I was bearish the whole time. What do you think of order flow theory? I don't know what order flow theory is. I don't know who put the word theory after order flow when order flow is not a theory. But I don't know what that is. I understand your pain. I don't have from my disc bulge. Yeah, I was gonna say, I understand your pain. I got a slip disc from deadlifting 6 months ago and it still hurts. How did you get rid of the back pain before? I need that too. That's exactly what happened to me. It was a bad deadlift. It wasn't a full slip disc, but I have a disc bulge. What made the pain go away? I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you what made it go away, and I'm gonna try to do it again. First things first, I never sat down for more than an hour. It's gonna have to be 2 hours for when I'm trading, but I'm gonna go up for a walk every single hour. I'm never gonna sit down for more than an hour. 2, you gotta get a stretch cycle, 3 stretches that extend your back. I like to do like that one, and then that one, and then add one more. 3 times a day. You have to do it 3 times a day. You can't let your spine compress like at all. Do that 3 times a day. Don't sit for prolonged hours. Dead hangs is not bad. Dead hangs are not as good at decompressing the spine as people think. They're not as good as people think. Yes, your spine is fully neutral, but it's not extended, so it's not really the best decompressor. I mean, I think you're fine, Dakota. I don't, unless you have a disc bulge, then you probably don't want to do that. You want to put your spine into extension. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. It was a good week. It was a good month. July was amazing. Today was August 1st. Everyone go journal. It's the first day of the month. You're not going to journal. Go journal. Let me put you guys on. Hold on. This shit. This app is free. You can journal with it. It gives you win rate, average risk to reward, average win and loss, winning streaks. It can give you a trade logbook where you can go in and clearly talk about your strategy, the accounts that took the trade, futures, stocks, whatever, session, rating, confluences, add a screenshot, add notes, symbol, P&L. And the best part is you can go into operational and you can talk about how much money you're spending on evals versus how much money you're making in payouts. You can do that by clicking receipts, payouts, add, expenses. It'll tell you your total revenue based on your business because trading is a business. It also gives you an equity curve and it's free. It's absolutely free. You can make an account today free. You can go into white mode, although it's kind of weird and buggy with some of the things. It's meant to be in black mode. For example, you can't see this, but it's very clean. It's free. It's in the Discord if you want the link. I'm going to be using it primarily for this, but I guess I'll input my trades into it too because it doesn't take too long. I like this. I want to keep track of how much I'm spending on evals and expenses. Looks like our first partial is probably going to get hit here again. It's not a trade idea for me. 40% consistency rule. Tradescale.app. The link is in my description. In my bio. What am I saying, bro? In my Discord. Free. This isn't a... Bro. Someone said bad risk to reward. I haven't even journaled a single trade in there yet. That was just a template. Did you get stopped? We got stop break even. So like I'm gonna ask you at the end of the month how much did you make? Yeah, ask me Monday, bro. Then I said was it you who I said Monday? Ask me Monday because now I'm gonna go calculate. I like to keep track. Was it you, David? It was you, right? Message me on Discord though. Message me on Discord. Message me on Discord. The 1 minute if you. Yeah. Did you take longs after 4? No, I didn't take longs. I wasn't gonna long today. Good month for me, but I couldn't pass the eval. That's okay, bro. Learn from your mistakes. Next month will be better. I use Notion. Yeah, it's up to you. Yo, you guys don't have to use that platform. I'm just letting you guys know there's a platform out there that you can do that stuff with, and if you want it, you take it. I'm still bearish. I still think my original idea was right, although you never want to never go into the market thinking you're right, but I do still expect it to take out these lows, potentially enter this imbalance, and then eventually the sell side here. If you want to get the platform, the easiest thing you can do, go to the free Discord. It's a free my free Discord. Go to TradeScale app. And just click it, make a free account, and you can start journaling for free, very organized. How do you get NQ without a delay? I pay for real-time data, or if you get a Prop account, they'll give you real-time data for free. What platform is the best to start as a beginner trader? I mean, what Prop or platform? I would use Alpha Futures. Any ideas for Forex? Euro USD looks pretty. Wait, is there a monthly fair value gap there? Euro USD looks pretty bearish. Look for a continuation short next week. We left equal lows. I'll look for a continuation short next week. There's your idea. If you want it, it's up to you. Yeah, and I think we have the right idea on this short. It's just unfortunate that it was really floppy in delivery, which makes sense. We had huge moves. AM, PM. I mean, AM opening range, and then after in London. Hey, what tool do you use for 50%? There's a bunch. I use the fib. You can do it in quarters. You can do the Fibonacci. The quarters is probably the easiest one. 0.5, 1, 0, 0.2, 0.75. You are not patient. Whatever you want to think, bro. No problem. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live on Monday. Good stream today. Good risk management. It's not free. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay for TradeScale app. I just made an account for free myself. And so did 80 other people. Do you have an internal and external premium and discount? Internal and external premium discount? I usually look at the dealing range. The two ranges I'll mostly look at is the daily range and the current dealing range. Appreciate you, Tog. Appreciate you. Have a nice weekend, Christ. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys Monday. Let's have a great August, man. July was really good. We had a bad June. No. Was it May or June? I don't remember. We had a May or June where we didn't get any payouts and we blew some evals. So we had a really good June and we had a really good July. Let's continue. Have a really good August. And keep it going. We're trading really well. We just got to keep it going. I'm happy I didn't hesitate. Both really good setups. Both still planning out their original, right? Like that first one, hypothetically, already at almost 3R. And this one, well, you'd still be in this one. It's been a while. It's only 1R right now. But really good trades. We called we knew it was gonna likely move lower here. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys Monday. I'll update you guys on my DAC.